Hi everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Teach Me Tuesdays episode 176, and I'm going to be showing you the goodies and the guts for May. If you have never been to my channel before, welcome. If you have been, welcome back. My goodies and the guts are just something that I offer to my customers if they place an order of $75 before tax and shipping in the month. And this can be accumulative, so if you could order 50 here and 50 there or whatever, as long as it's 75, that counts. If you want both, then just simply make sure you order at least 150 before tax and shipping in the month, and then you can pick both. And I do have a lot of people that end up getting both, so keep that in mind. All right, so basically what this is going to do is it's just going to give you a video that you can reference back to when you get your guts packet, and that will be when I send you your thank you card, and that is usually the first week or so of June, because that way I'm also getting the goodies if you chose to get those. And how I do this is I use my hostess code, which I'm going to show when I spin the phone, and then that way when I earn rewards, hostess rewards, I pick the goodies and the cardstock and all that kind of stuff so that I can do that. And I love that you are enjoying that. And anyway, so I'm going to stop blabbing. Like I said before, I would talk with you all day long if you let me, but let's just get started. So close your eyes for a second. I get adjusted. All right. So the host code for the month of May is this one here. And like I said, if you are ordering less than 150 at one time before tax and shipping, please use this code. And then this is what I use, like I said, to get the goodies and the guts each month. And then but if you are ordering over 150 before tax and shipping on one order, then don't use the code, because you'll get your own hostess rewards, but you still will be eligible for the goodies or the guts. So don't think that you can have one or the other. All right, so there is that. And let me show you what you will get. So if you choose the goodies, it is these here, and this is the Tinsel Gems 4-pack, and they're super funny. Not super funny, they're super pretty, and it's hard to show, but you can see if the camera will pick up. See the little tiny tinsel pieces? So it sparkles. So they're very, very cute. So there's 4 different colors there. The other one is up underneath the flap. So those are the goodies. Now these will come with your thank you card. Like I said, the first week or so of June. You don't pick them with your order. All right, and then here is the guts pack. So I'm just going to basically, it's like a free class each month. So you have your little enjoy. Now when you get this will not be blank. This will actually have this video link in here so that you can reference back to it, but till I upload this video, I don't know what that is. All right, business card, and also your little embellishment packet, so don't lose that. And then let's get started. Now I don't remember what order I put these in. All right, so always make sure that you stamp your envelope. And okay, so it's this card here. So this is the first card. Let me get all the cards out. All right, there we go. All right, so here is the first card here. And I did change it a little bit, and then when I make it now, it'll make sense. But anyway, so super cute. And this card, actually, I got the inspiration from Alana Worth for this card right here. All right, so this is the supplies that you'll get in your card packet. Nothing is stamped on your things, so you'll have to stamp that on your own. So let's do that. I'm trying to think. I didn't put anything on the inside of that stamp wise. So this is a cling. So I'm using the Playing in the Rain. That's the stamp set I'm using. But keep in mind, you don't have to use the same stamp sets that I do. You might have something at home that you you know, want to use instead, and by all means do that. All right, so with the memento, I'm just going to stamp my rainy days are better with you. And I'm going to stamp it again, because sometimes when I cut it out I mess up the other one, so I'm just going to stamp it twice just so it's done. So again, that was memento on the basic white. We'll just set that aside, and let's bring our card over. So these cards, your paper snips, are going to be your best friend. Now this is what I did differently. So on this card I just showed you, I used the green umbrella, and when I was cutting out the little umbrellas to give you, I said, you know what, I want this one instead. So this is the one that you'll get in your packet instead. So all we're going to do is we're going to just use our paper snips and cut these out. And I did leave a little bit of a white border around, and I think every single card I have you cutting out, and that allowed me to have the cards be almost done. There wasn't a ton of stamping on them because I used the amazing DSP that we have to do the cards mostly. So that's what I love doing with the goodies and the guts. So you can see I'm cutting out the umbrella handle. So pretty much first, just because then it has a lot of paper around it, just to kind of protect it from getting too bent up. So just be careful as you snip. I love to sit and cut if I have the TV on, music, whatever. And I always say I got my love of fussy cutting from my granny, because she loved to do that as well. I don't know if she ever had a pair of paper snips. We have these great paper snips in the catalog. They're perfect size. I don't think Granny ever had little scissors. I just remember she had the big black handled ones. I'm sure everybody had those in their household. But all right, so we're just going to cut our umbrellas out. Now this one, I don't know, there's something about it that reminds me of Dr. Seuss for some reason. I just don't know why, but it does. Okay, so let's put our card together. So this little strip is going to go on the inside. So the card base is a basic white thick. You have a raindrop one and then a plain one. So we're going to use the plain one to put our strip on. And these umbrellas will be a variety of them on the inside. And then just trim your edges. I hardly have any sticking out on this side. Okay, so this will go on the inside. By all means, you could stamp something on there if you want. I'm going to leave mine plain so I can use it as a note card later. Okay, and then the outside. So let's bring our umbrellas over, and I need glue dots as well. All right, so you can put your umbrellas in any order you want. All right, so before we put our umbrellas on, I want to do my rainy days. Now you can leave this, I'm just fussy cutting it as well. You can cut it like this if you want, so it's just plain. So I'm going to do it both ways so then you can decide. So this one I'm going to leave it plain, so I just cut it out just square and it's going to go down here. This one here I cut it out fancy, so I went in here and made them like be two pieces, so it's totally up to you, but I just want to show you, you know, one way or the other, and then you can just decide. All right, let me get my dimensionals here, or my glue dots, whatever they are, dimensionals. All right, so I'm going to put, since I left this one like a square or a rectangle or whatever, I'm going to pop it up. But when I did the other one where it was just I cut the letters out, then I kept it flat. But since this is just straight, I put dimensionals. All right, so let's see here. And I had to re-glue my other one before because I had my raindrops upside down. I don't know why. I'm always like, which way do raindrops go? Don't know why. All right, so we're going to start putting our umbrellas on, and I'm just using glue dots. So we're going to start over here, and then I'm going to visually put this one over here. So again, just use your glue dots. And we're going to work our way from the sides. So we'll go left, right, and so on. All right, so let's see here. I want them to be about the same. Then we'll go over here and we'll put our rainbow umbrella. And I'm going to put it up a little higher. Now, this is where it changed from the original one, because I love the look of this one because there's rain in it. So this way, this one is going to be the other direction. And I don't know why, I just loved the look of it with the rain in it. So that's why I switched it around. All right, and then we'll do the same thing. So now we'll get our cute little green striped one. Let me just get the glue dots on all of them. And our Dr. Seuss one. Again, who knows why I think that. There's just something about it. All right, then we have this green one. Then this blue one, and then our Dr. Seuss. So it's so cute, this little bunch of umbrellas. All right, so then let's bring our card over. And stick this on here. And then we want our bling. So you have a couple blings. And I'm going to choose these ones here. Let me get my pick tool. And I'm just going to stick a variety of colors like around the card here and there. So we've got this one. There is no rhyme nor reason where I'm putting them. I just want a little bit of sparkle on my card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 6 and let's stick another one over here. So there we go. So it just has a little bit of twinkle. You can pretend that they're raindrops even if you wanted. So what do you think on that one? That one is so cute, I think. And then the inside. All right, so I'm just going to clean up a little bit and then we'll get to this second card. Okay, the second card is this cute little turtle card. And now this DSP was was a Dainty Delight, I'm not sure, but it was Celebration, and I just have to keep using it because it is so pretty. But I hadn't used this pattern yet. So anyway, so that's what is the second card. So let's get started. Again, your scissors will be your best friend. So we have soft seafoam as our card base. Then you have where we're going to put our little greeting on here. Our cute little turtle. So everybody has a turtle. And we're going to cut this out. This goes on the inside. We have outside, inside, outside. All right. And did I put anything on the inside? I did. So let's do our stamping. And now it is a photopolymer, so I'm going to get my little mat out for that. All right. And I'm using Mossy Meadow as my ink. And the stamp set I'm using is Best Family Ever. If you don't have this, it did carry over. It is the perfect set just for everything, right? You've got congratulations, thanks, best friend, like you're in my thoughts. It is so fun. It's got a love, but what's nice is it has all of these for relatives. And I'm Canadian. I do live in America though, but it has mom and mom, and I love that because I say mom. So that's just something as a Canadian, you know, that's just what we said growing up, and I still say that. So anyway, so I loved that they made it part of that set. Okay, so we're going to make this a happy birthday card. So off to the side, I'm going to stamp my happy birthday. And I'm going to stamp it just to the right so that I can stick it behind the turtle on the card. So I want to have a little bit of room on the side there. Okay, then let's bring this over and we'll stick this on the inside so I can place my greeting right. Just trim that. So what's fun about this stamp set, one, that it's a photopolymer so that you can see exactly where you're stamping. But you can make your own kind of words, right? All right, so let's see here. So it's going to say happy birthday best ever friend. So fun. All right. Now, of course, you decorate your envelope. You know me. I didn't. All right. But now we can start to get our card ready. So we do need to cut out this here. And it doesn't really take a lot to cut out because it is DSP. So I just squeeze with my right hand, like I always teach you when you're fussy cutting. Or if you're a left-handed cutter, but squeeze with your scissor hand, and then your opposite hand, you move the cardstock around. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cut some of this extra just away from the card, so I'm not having to mess with that catching on the scissors. So we're just going around. I am leaving a border around, but I'm just watching what's coming up, and then I know whether to turn it left or right to go around those areas. But it's a lot easier to do that than do this with your scissors and go around all of those little nooks and crannies. All right. And I did not cut out the center because I want my turtle to have some place to sit. So I just left the center intact. But this is such a fun, and you will see me use this DSP other times. because it's so pretty. Right, around and around and around. So spring is here in Arizona, and we had so much rain that the weeds are like crazy this year, and they're talking about risk of fires and all that stuff. So just pray that's not happening where you are. But it also is making, we have these little beetly bugs or whatever, so I have pest controller going to come, and it's like, what the heck? So I mean, Jeff keeps sending me pictures from his shop, and he said he has killed like thousands of them, and they're just tiny little beetly bugs. Alright, I know that's like TMI, right? Alright, so around and around. So if you ever see on a video something crawling on the desk, you need to say, hey. Because I am more interested in cutting out my stuff than looking what's going on the desk. Alright, and I keep telling him, I go, I think the air conditioner is pulling him in. And he says, air conditioners don't work that way. And I go, well, I don't know. Alright, so we have best ever friend. I'm just glad, I mean, I don't like them at all, but I'm glad that if they're going to be anywhere, that it's outside in his shop. Isn't that bad? And not in the house. Not that we don't once in a while get a little critter in the house. Alright, so we have this DSP here. Now this is tone on tone, so you know when I have tone on tone, I like to use a glue dot or dimensional, you know, just to pop this up. So I'm going to use a glue dot just to emphasize that there's another layer there, since it is the same color, so it will give you that little bit of a shadow. Not a big shadow, but just a small one, because I am going to pop up the other thing, so I don't want it to be too high of a card. Alright, so we're going to put this on here, and I am going to use dimensionals for this, and I'm just still using my little ones that are left over from a kit. We have a new kit that just came, so I will be doing that probably for my dies shorts on Friday, so don't miss that because it just came. All right, so we have this beautiful. Now if you wanted, you could turn this card the other direction. All right, so let me just stick this on here. You could, you know, have it go this way. You could have your turtle be down here. I just wanted the greeting to kind of take over here, so it's totally up to you, right? It's your card. You could have it be your own way. I love when you share with me, because like I said, nothing is stamped on these. Now of course you get, you know, this and this and the little turtle, because that's DSP, that's not a stamped image. Now there is a turtle in the stamp set, so if you want to make more, you know, you can stamp your little turtle and make some more cards, but so you can use whatever greeting you want. Alright, so let's see, I want to put this over here. So again, like I did before, I'm putting my dimensionals on here, and then I'm just going to slide my happy birthday up underneath my turtle like that. You are so cute. I love his little face. Alright, then let's get some more bling. So you have gold and silver, and you have 5 of each. Now some of the packs, they could already be cut in half. Alright, so you have 5, and I'm just going to put the 5 around the card. An uneven number is more pleasing to the eye than even, so odd number is better. Who knows why, but it's just the way it is. All right, so there's card number 2. So what do you think? Super cute, right? Best ever friend. All right, so again, let me clean up this and we will get to the last project. So the third card is this one right here. Beautiful. This also uses some celebration DSP as well. And this card was inspired by my stamp garden. And I just loved it. So that's where I got the inspiration for this card. I changed it a little bit, but totally from them. And then we're using Pansy Patch, but I'm also using the Best Family Ever because I just wanted I wanted something for the inside that was a greeting, and I wanted it to be photopolymer so I could see through. So that's why I chose the Pansy Patch, and it was perfect. So here's the outside and then the inside. So let's get to that. We're also using the Blackberry Bliss ink pad. So again, as I tell you every time, do your envelope. All right, so this is your pieces. So you have Blackberry Bliss as your card base. You've got a cute little stylus shapes for your greeting. You've got your 3 flowers, your DSP, basic white for the inside, and then this is going to be on the outside. So let's just get our inside and our stamping done, and then we can just put our card together. So let's see here. Now this is you could put it on the side too if you wanted, but our greeting isn't super long on the inside. But this paper again was part of celebration, and I just cannot not use it. So you will find that sometimes my classes and then sometimes my goodies and guts, I do use retired DSP. Like sometimes I just keep my favorite pieces just because it's a great, I hate to waste them, and it allows me to keep bringing you know, my goodies and my guts and my classes at a reasonable cost. All right, so this is photopolymer. Let me bring this over again. This is going to be a thanks. So we have our Blackberry Bliss and our thanks. And that's going to go right in the center this time. And I have used thanks a lot, so it's like really, really stained. All right, let's bring this over. And on the inside, it's just going to say, the little things you do make such a big difference. So isn't that the prettiest saying? And we'll just stick that right in the center there. Okay, let's get that out of the way. I'm all done with my ink pad. All right, now what I do want to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I want to scuff up and kind of distress my paper, and just be careful. And I'm keeping my scissors closed because I don't want to cut my cardstock. I just want to rough it up. And what this does is it makes it stand away, because I am doing, again, tone on tone. And it also almost makes it look thicker because it's bending or bringing up that paper. So just take your time. It's just distressing it. Just roughing it up a little bit. And I'm going around a few times. All right. Good, good. So let's get our flowers cut out. And I am leaving a black border around them. So just like I cut before, just kind of look ahead so you know like where you have to turn. Now your flowers might not all be on the same piece of paper like this was. So, but just take your scissors. I love cutting DSP because it's thinner, you know, than a cardstock. So it's just easier to cut out. But like I say, I'm leaving a black border around there. And this looks so nice on that dark Blackberry Bliss. There's the 3 flowers. So this is going to go on here. Like that. And then we're just going to basically put our flowers. So I'm going to put the big one first. So I'm going to put my big one up there, and then we'll put our other ones around. Now you can use just your seal. If you want them to pop a little bit, you could totally use some whatchamacallit, not embossing, get my mind together, glue dots or dimensionals, but I'm just putting them on with seal. And then, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting them because I want to cover this up. I don't want to see where that, that cardstock meets. All right, now my thanks I'm going to put on with dimensionals. So this is a simple and pretty card. So we're going to put this right over top of here. So thanks. And then you have silver bling left over. And then I just want you to put them around the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love that silver on there, how it catches the light. I'm partial to silver. All right, and then let's bring our card over. And I'm going to put this on with glue dots, just because it's, again, tone on tone. But you're going to see this even more than like the other card because how I roughed up those edges with the scissors. And it just makes that cardstock look thicker, and you can see it even more. So see how you can see that edge catches the light because it's thick. So super pretty. All right, so let me show you the 3 cards. So there's this one. Now again, remember, if you want to cut out your greeting, you can cut it out. I just left this one plain. You have the fun turtle and the flower one. So there's a little variety there, I think. So if all your friends, if you'd like to send cards to them, there should be a good collection or whatever. All right, so don't forget again, the host code for May is this right here. So if you're ordering less than 150 before tax and shipping, please use that. Let me say alligator. So yeah, so remember you can earn goodies and guts when you order 75 before tax and shipping in my store for the month of May. And then these will go out to you about the first week of June or so with your thank you card. And I do offer my goodies and my guts to my team. If they have a title of Silver, Elite, or higher, I just send them the goodies and guts. It's just a little perk for being on my team. So if you have any questions at all about anything I talked about, I would love to chat with you. Otherwise, I will see you Friday for my dies shorts, and I will be showing you the confetti birthday kit. So yeah, so make sure you come back. So that'll be Friday at 3 o'clock. Arizona time, same channel. So thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye for now.